You guys, oh my god. I don't know what I'm gonna call this. It's just gonna go up on my YouTube because, yeah, I'm on my period and I felt like yapping. So I was like, bro, I am such a good yapper. Like, I just be yapping. So therefore, why don't I just do this? Especially because today, I literally had a fucking final. Passed that shit. You know, physics is so hard, bro. So freaking hard. Don't let people be like, if you study, no, bitch, you gotta overstudy. That's what you're supposed to do. But anyways, yeah, I had a final today. I passed it, and Lord and behold, went to the gym at 5 a.m. at the crack of fucking dawn. Come back, and then I'm like, damn, why does my back hurt so much? Yeah, it's exactly that. It was exactly that. Sorry if I'm talking like fucking all the way into the mic, but it's just like I'm on my period. If y'all didn't understand what I was trying to get at, is that I'm on my period and I get the worst fucking cramps, especially because I'm not on birth control anymore. Why didn't anyone warn me about how fucking painful it is to, like, your fucking cramps after you've been on birth control for like 2 years? Why didn't no one warn me, you know? And like now I get like really horrible cramps, and then I was just like beating myself up because I finished my test. She let us out early, and I was laying down in bed and I was like, damn, like I can do so many things right now. But then I feel like the universe is always happy full moon, by the way, too. Happy full strawberry full moon is in Sagittarius. But anyways, that's besides the point. I felt like I needed to get so much shit done, even though like the universe was telling me like, rest up, what are you doing? Yeah, not like I was trying to pull through. So I was like, you know what, I feel like yapping. And then I was on Instagram yapping about like the whole thing that's going on right now with like deportations and everything, which I think is so fucked up. But yeah, that's on my story. However, I kind of do want to touch base on it because I feel like some people are so freaking ignorant, dude. Like, it really baffles me, and it really shows to me who paid attention in history and who paid attention in government. Like, I'm just like, damn. Like, and it's still these same folks. It's still these motherfucking kids, these motherfucking adult kids that are on government insistent, that want to talk the most shit. It's like, dude, you have bigger fish to fry. Like getting off government assistant and giving your kid way more, because bitch, go clock in, ho. Go get a fucking education, please, before you want to go toe to toe with the very educated person, aka me. You know, like, it's just crazy. But yeah, you guys, I'm pretty excited for summer, but I don't know what else to talk about. Oh my god, another thing that really pissed me off today, it's just stuck up girls. I'm like, how are you guys so freaking stuck up? And it's those same girls that I know that did not peak in high school. Like, those were the girls that were left out, never felt seen, never felt part of something. That now that there's like now that, I don't know, like, you guys, like, those girls just never grew out of shit like that. So they're like stuck there. That's like one of their insecurities. And I feel like some people fail to realize, or like they know what their insecurities are, but they're like, it's okay because it brings me temporary validation. Like, girl, if you don't work on that shit to be a better you, instead of being like, oh, like that, it's like, it's satisfaction, it's the way to go. No, bitch, like, it's temporary satisfaction. Like, you're still, at the end of the day, you're still gonna lay your head and be like, why do I do that? Why do you do that? That's where you start first in order to heal. Because a lot of people are like, how do you heal? You look at your negative traits and be like, why am I like this? And if you truly feel like you're not happy and you wish you could change to be a better person, then do it, rather than being like, oh, well, I feel safe here, it feels familiar. How boring. Like, bitch, get out of your comfort zone. Like, you guys are always gonna stay there if you don't want to like grow and shit. And it's just, it pisses me off because some people just rather do that than not do anything. And I'm just like, that's tough. Anyways, I have higher places to be. Deuces. Like, people talk about generational wealth, but they don't want to outgrow their patterns, you know. And that gives me another topic to talk about. Everyone hates them. Everyone hates these fucking animals, men. And I don't mean that in like the sense of like, oh my god, I hate you, because God knows I don't really hate anyone. It's just that y'all piss me off and annoy me. But that's my conversation with God. Those are the conversations I have with God. But I just know I don't mean it in the actual sense of like hate, you know, because some of you people would just be so like, hate is such a strong word. Bitch, I am a Scorpio stellium. You think I give a fuck? Bitch, I go to hell and back. And I'm a Gemini rising, to be exact. Like, bitch, I'm an evil twin and I'm a good twin, bitch. I understand both motherfucking worlds. Dark and white, bitch. Get with it. It's such a perfect, like, I honestly love the fact that I understand the darkness of the world and the lightness of the world, because a lot of people just see it for one and they don't they don't expand their consciousness to that. And it's so limiting. There's just something about that that's so limiting, and I'm like, damn, you guys are so limited to what you know, not to what you can figure out. And like, oh, I'm just like, dude, I hate when people don't try to grow as people. They don't try to grow their consciousness. And yes, I'm faded, by the way, just if y'all didn't realize, I'm a little faded. But yeah, those are my thoughts. And you know what's crazier too? Let me move y'all a little bit, because I have a bone to pick with these type of men, bro. I really do. There is one thing about being, you know, like a guy that's like naturally has like charisma and riz, right? And I hate using that word because I'm like, bitch, like, I am a grown adult. Like, there's no reason for me to be using that type of vocabulary. But just this aura, you know, to a man that's like, you know, that's a manly man. That's not a man that pretends to be manly, pretends that he has it. Because it's so easy to spot a man that's in his ego compared to a man that just has that aura. Like, he's just naturally who he is, you know. Like, it's so easy to read through men. And some men fail to realize that, especially when it comes to me. Because if y'all don't know me personally, I am a very spiritual person. Like, I am not your new age spiritualist, bitch. Like, I'ma give it to you raw and authentically. Like, bitch, this is no fucking joke. Like, like, y'all be fucking joking about like having a little voice in your head. This is not a fucking joke. It's in there. And I hope you guys aren't concerned for me, because I'm okay. Think I'm pretty okay mentally. Trust me. Like, I'm a Scorpio, bitch. I could just read you to filth. So before thinking that I'm crazy, make sure you're not crazy already. But anyways, yeah, like, I forgot what I was gonna go with this. Holy shit. What was I gonna say? Oh my god, I forgot. You see, y'all had me going around with my craziness. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, but something about men being crazy, right? Or not being. Oh no, about their ego, bro. About their ego. Like, it's just so easy to spot them, especially with like my unconsciousness awareness that I have in me. And just men that are still not even awoken to their full potential and have not been very spiritually connected. Especially men that are not spiritually connected have issues with me, because I be tugging on their ego and I be playing that shit too. I be playing with them. I be toying them like, yeah. I be feeding their ego, and then I crush that shit. Because I'm like, don't ever think I'm fucking stupid, because I will play you, bro. I will play you, and I don't give a fuck. I don't. I really don't, because why would you go around treating women like they're stupid? Like, when are you, bro, are you still in high school? Like, did you not outgrow that? Did you not live that when you were in high school? You had no riz in high school. That's why you do it now that you're an adult. You see? This is what I mean. This is what the fuck I mean. Some men are grown up to be just men. And I know this because my fine Shyt, he literally told me, he was like, he's a Leo, mind you. He's a Leo. And he was like, oh, yeah, like, because he used to be chunky, because I knew him. Oh my god, that's another story time for another day. As a matter of fact, we have time. Anyways, so I met my friend Shyt in high school because I had him for Secret Santa. And I obviously, for Secret Santa, it was like homeroom. It was like, for us, it was called like family time. Ain't that fucking weird? It's so weird now that I think about it. But like, it was 0 period. It was homeroom. And we do Secret Santa for homeroom. And then he got me. And then this man, the day comes, this man gave me a whole watch. Like, who was thinking about these things in freshman year? He got me a whole watch. My fine Shyt. But at the time, I was dating someone else, so I was like, okay, thanks. Not for what I asked for, but thanks. Since day one, he should have known I was spoiled. I'm just kidding. No, I didn't say that. Like, I'm also not an animal. I'm not a beast. Like, I said thank you and I went on about my day. And yeah, he was just like, he was so nervous. I just remember him being so nervous. And at the time, I was in like freshman year. There's nothing spiritual about me, but I felt so hot and like my chest got so heavy. Bro, I could tell this man was so nervous, like nervous out of his mind. And he told me that he was very nervous because he never talked to like girls. Like, he was a shy boy, just because he was like really insecure and he was big and like he just didn't talk to girls. But I've always been such a like a free spirit where I'm just like, oh, like, you know, I don't care. Like, I don't care about looks. If y'all know who I was dating in high school, y'all know I don't care about looks. Maybe one day I'll talk about it, but to this day I kind of don't want to talk about that. But anyways, I'm talking about my fine Shyt. And I remember we reconnected. We talked on Instagram before he went to the Air Force, and it was just really cute, whatever. And like, I was being so delusional. I was like, oh, you know, like, I'm gonna move with fine Shyt, because he was stationed in Seattle. I was like, I'm gonna move with fine Shyt to Seattle. Like, I already saw my life with him, right? And I got into my gym shit, like, I was like a gym rat, and like, I lost hella weight. And like, he came to visit from Seattle. He came to visit his family. And I remember he wanted to meet up so we could go for drinks, right? And I was like, no, like, I can't. He's like, I'm only out here for 2 days. He told me he was with a whole new girl over there. He was trying to meet me. Can I blame him? No. But I was like, oh no, like, I don't do that. Sorry. Like, when I met him, because I didn't know he was trying to do that. But you see, I'm so blessed and protected that I don't know why I didn't go that day, because it wasn't right. And he came back. He moved back to where I live. And we just reconnected. And I hit him up to go to Disneyland. And I know I asked fine Shyt on a date. I know. But before that, to be fair, chat, he did hit me up. And he was like, oh, I know we talked for a little. And I would just love to reconnect with you, right? And I just like that shit, left it on red, because at that time I was not looking to date. Like, I was like I was on hold. I was literally signing up to go to school for what I'm doing now and everything. I didn't pay attention until like 3 months later. I was like, you know what, fuck it, like, what do I have to lose? You know, I was trying to get out there in the dating scene. Bro, I've never been so connected to someone, so understood, excuse me, so like understood, or so seen, and like, it just felt right, you know, like high vibes kind of thing. And he like, it was just wonderful. It was just a wonderful night. But from what I was trying to get at was that oh, I didn't even know you could do that. I need this shit to focus. But what I was trying to get at is the fact that like there's two different types of men, like men with egos and then men that don't have egos. Because my fan Shyt told me, he's like, dude, once we got out of high school, like I started working out, I went to the military. Like he really was like diving deep into his shadows, and like he was evolving and he didn't know what he was doing. And I was like, dude, like damn, you know. And it's so funny because he's like so into psychedelics and everything, and that's something I really love about him, is the fact that he's really open to like spirituality. Hello, he's a fucking Leo sun, Sagittarius moon and rising. It's like so freeing with him, and it feels really amazing. And it's I feel like it's so important to connect with people that really connect with who you are as an individual. And I feel like sometimes it's hard for me to come by people that really do understand me in a very spiritual sense, because that's really important. And that's a really big part of me in my life and the way I ground and everything. Because at the end of the day, like, it's a big part of my personality. So it's like nice to just find someone that really like helps me balance reality, because even though he's really spiritual, he's also really logical, and it's a lot. However, sometimes, because he's like fire dominant, he just see me crying, he's just like I'm just like you're good, dude, because I'm a Gemini rising. So I'm like, dude, I understand, like, just sometimes I need to cry. But it's just fun because we do shrooms together, and it's just really it's like, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful experience. But he was telling me how he connects to mushrooms, and like it guides him into like becoming a better person, and it really does. And that is something I admire about him, because I'm like, damn, like God really put us in this path together, and now we share this life, me and fan Shyt, you know. So forever grateful and everything. But yeah, you guys, I feel like it's just important, you know. And I know that there's so much ugly shit going on in the world, so it's like, it's hard sometimes to like circle back to yourself and like come back to yourself and ground. And I hope that everyone is using their voice the best they can, and to be educated, because education is a gift. Education is something that should be free but isn't, because education can help you reach new levels, new heights. Even though people like to be like, you don't need an education. You might not need to go to school, but you sure as hell need to learn how to communicate with people. And I feel like college life, college experience really teaches you that, on how to socialize and stuff, having to connect with people, because that's like a really big problem. And I'm just going off the grid right now, but that's besides the point. I just hope that everyone has a blessed day. I'm not gonna be consistent with these. Please do not expect much of me with these. It's just something that I really wanted to do, and something that I just thought about. But yeah, I hope everyone has a blessed day.